All right, guys, welcome to Quarantine Yoga. I have my assistant here, Mr. Kovu. Hopefully he'll stay through the whole video and show you guys some moves. So this class is basically, you can do it when you wake up, you can do it after a workout, you can do it in the middle of the day, just whenever you want, just to get some movement in, get some blood flowing, because we all get pretty stuck and blah when we work from home and are stuck in our house all day. So we're gonna get started on our backs. We'll bend the knees. Heels are pressing into the ground. Heels are right up towards the butt. Arms right by the sides. Take a breath here. And we'll press down through the heels to come up into our bridge. So you're squeezing your glutes to lift your hips up. And then come down on your exhale. We're gonna move with the breath. So on the inhale, come up. Exhale brings you back down. Keep moving with your breath here. Keep squeezing the butt as you lift up. And as you come down, maybe come down one vertebrae at a time, moving through the spine. And each time you're pressing up, you're pressing down in through the heels, maybe lifting the toes up off the ground. Starting to wake up your glutes. It will take about 3 more of these. On your third one, we'll stay up. So squeeze the glutes, tuck the tailbone under a little bit so you're really getting into the hips. And we're gonna press down through the left foot, lift the right leg up, keep the knee bent. Good, you're gonna have to feel it more in your left glute here. Good, keep squeezing. And we're gonna keep the right leg where it is at that 90-degree angle, and we're gonna lower the left where the hips towards the ground, and then raise back up. Good, we'll do that 5 times. So it's 2, back down, press down through the heel, come up, 3, 4, last one, 5, come all the way up, squeeze the glute, 1 more breath here. Good, right leg comes down, reset your bridge here, so squeeze the butt, tuck that tailbone under, get everything back together. Press down through the right heel now, lift the left leg up, hold. On your exhale, come down, inhale back up. Back down and up, it's 2, down and up, press down through the heel, 3, down, up, that's 4, down, up, 5, hold here, take a breath. Leg comes down, reset, and roll all the way down the spine. Good, reach your arms up overhead, maybe clasp the hands. Take a breath here. And then when you're ready, we're gonna roll on up to come to table. So hands are under, wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips, and we're just gonna take some cat-cows here. So we're gonna get more into the spine. So on the exhale, we'll round the spine. And on the inhale, arching the spine, lifting the head. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. So these are our cat-cows. Keep moving with your breath. You don't have to stay with my pace. Just go however fast or slow feels good in your spine right now. Maybe if you're a little bit more, advanced or have more awareness of your body, trying to segment the spine 1 vertebrae at a time as you come through these 2 positions. Or just arching around your spine. Just move. All right, from there, come to a neutral spine. We're gonna take our hip cars. So we're gonna be drawing our hips or our knee in like a really big circle and moving from our hip. And our hip is a ball and socket joint, so we're just thinking about moving it in as much range of motion as you can. So from here, we're gonna press down evenly through both arms. The elbows are gonna stay straight. Left knee is gonna come towards the elbow. Try not to round through the back, so keep the spine neutral. Then draw the knee out to the side. Then draw the knee back coming into hip extension, and then draw the knee back down. Now continue in that direction a few more times. We'll do 3 in this direction. Just thinking about making a really big circle with the knee. And then after that third one, we're just gonna reverse it. So we're gonna take that knee back, out to the side, in towards the armpit, back down. 2 more in that direction. You might feel some clicking and popping. As long as it doesn't hurt, keep doing it, it's okay. Good, then that knee comes down. We'll do the same thing on the right side. So right knee towards the elbow, out to the side, the knee comes back and down 3 times here. And then after the third, we'll switch the direction. So coming back, out to the side, back in. 3 times here. Good, and then shake out the hips, maybe draw them in circles, bring them forward and back, do whatever feels good. Go the other direction. Good, then we're gonna flip the wrists, so point the fingers towards the knees, and we're just gonna draw the forearms back, take a stretch through the forearms. So as we're doing this, press down through your fingers like you were gripping the mat. So just keeping everything a little bit more active as you come into this stretch through the forearms. Keep the heels of your palms down on the ground. And if you want, you can make little half circles here, just rocking from side to side. Notice the difference between the 2 wrists. And then shake them out a little, draw them in circles. And from there, we're gonna come on into our downward facing dog. So press the palms down into the mat, draw the hips up towards the ceiling. We're trying to make a really long line from the heels of the hands all the way up towards the hips. Keep the belly engaged. Good. If you can't reach your heels to the ground, that's okay. You can bend the knees here. You can take a wider stance if this is difficult for you. Good, and if you want, you can walk out your dog, bend one leg, straighten the other, get into the calves here. Get into the backs of the legs. Good, stay strong through the upper body. From here, we're gonna take the right leg towards the ceiling for 3-legged dog. Oh! And then look in between your hands. We're gonna step that foot forward in between the hands, low lunge, so drop the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then we're gonna take the arms into cactus arms or goalpost, so bending the arms, making a 90-degree angle with the elbows. Good, you're gonna squeeze your left glute here. Hips are gonna stay still. And we're gonna rotate over to the right and then over to the left. So we're gonna just rotate from side to side. Make sure you're breathing. Trying to keep the hips still. So we're trying to isolate the spine from the hips. Couple more. Good, then take the hands down. We're gonna step the right knee back, come back to table. And from here, we'll take the left hand behind, actually the left hand will come back into that cactus arm. And on the inhale, we're gonna draw the arm up, chest is gonna open. On the exhale, draw the elbow towards the other elbow. So right elbow to left elbow. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, pull back in. So we're trying to move from the thoracic spine here. So the upper back, the thorax, the rib cage area. Trying to inhale and open up. Exhale, round it in. Inhale to open, exhale to round. Do a few more of these. Notice if you're moving more from your shoulder than your thoracic spine. We're trying to keep the shoulder blade glued to the back And really rotating from just the spine, not so much the shoulder. And then take that hand down, press back to downward dog. Left foot reaches up towards the ceiling. Look in between your hands and step it through. Drop the back knee. Inhale, come back up, come back to your cactus arm, and we'll start to rotate again, squeezing the right glute this time. Option here to move a little faster or a little bit slower through these rotations. A few more. And then we'll take the hands down. Step the left foot back. Same thing here. We're coming back to a table. Right arm is in our cactus or goalpost arm. Inhale, chest opens. Exhale, right elbow to left elbow. Inhale, draw it back up. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Keep moving. You don't have to go my pace. Just moving from that spine. Try to twist as much as you can each way. Letting the upper back lead the movement, not your arm, not your shoulder. A few more. And then we'll take the hand back down, come to child's pose, sit back into your heels. Reach the arms forward and just let the head relax down if it can reach. Take a couple breaths here. Notice if your heart rate has increased, try to slow it down. Come back to your breath. And from here, we're gonna come back into our downward dog. Good. Establish a pretty solid, firm, feel good down dog. Hold here for a few breaths. And from here, we'll take the right leg towards the ceiling. Keep pressing down evenly through both arms, so both arms are pretty firm here. Bend your knee and stack your right hip on top of your left. Good, keep your core really tight and strong here. Don't just arch through the low back, keep it strong. Keep it solid. Maybe you circle out the ankle a few times. Both directions. Good, and then square off the hips, look in between the hands. Step the right foot forward. This time we're taking a high lunge, crescent lunge. So reach the arms up, press down through the front heel. Really reach the arms up like you mean it. Good. From here, I'm gonna have to move a little. You're gonna take your arms out to the side and you're like squeezing your shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, round your back and draw the hands together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close them off. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Hips are staying where they are. We're just moving through the upper back. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Reach the arms back up. Hands frame the front foot. Actually, left hand's gonna plant down. Right arm reaches up for a twist. Good. Lean into your scapula back there. Good. Start to get light on your left fingers. Reach up for a twisted crescent. Good. Use your core to pull you up. Reach the arms back up. We're going to open up into goddess pose. So toes are pointing out a little. You're tucking your tailbone under like you're sitting on a chair. Good. From here, arms back to cactus. Hold. Breathe. Keep the hips square. Keep them still. Squeeze your butt a little bit. See if you can get your knees wider. From here, we're gonna rotate from side to side just a few times. Maybe 5 times in each direction. Come back to center. Good. We're gonna bring the arms back forward, frame the front foot, step back to a downward dog. Few breaths. Take child's pose too if you need it, if you're tired. This doesn't feel good for you, take child's pose. Take any resting pose. From here, left leg reaches up, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the left hip on top of the right. Keep pressing down evenly through both arms. Try not to let your right armpit sink towards the ground. And then maybe drawing little circles with the ankle here. You know me, these are your little ankle cars in downward dog. And then square off the hips, look in between the hands, step the left foot through, inhale, reach up. Whew, crescent lunge, high lunge, whatever you want to call it. Squeeze your right glute, pelvis is neutral, reach up. From here, we're gonna widen the arms, change my position again. So squeeze those shoulder blades together on the inhale. Exhale, separate the shoulder blades on the back, reach forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, reach the arms up. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches up for a twist. Good. Sink into that right scap. Stack the wrist over the shoulder. Good, start to get light on the right fingertips. See if you can reach up. Find your twisted crescent. Keep pressing down into that left ankle, left heel. Good, we're gonna open up. Find your goddess pose. This time we're taking a different version, so you're keeping your legs in goddess. If your legs are tired, if you just worked out, you can always straighten your legs. But if you're up for the challenge, find goddess legs. We're gonna take swimmers in goddess pose. We're gonna take the hands behind the head, squeeze the shoulder blades together, pull the elbows back, take the hands off the head, straighten the arms, and then swim them back as far back as you can. Bend the elbows, relax the hands, and reset. Pull the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the hands, straighten, swim back up. Bend the elbows and land. Good, then straighten the arms. Take the hands forward over the front leg, step back. Child's pose or downward facing dog. And maybe grab some water if you need it. I think I do. Are you guys ready? We're gonna come back to downward dog. We have a few more things to do. All right, from downward dog, we are gonna walk the hands towards the feet. Find a forward fold with your knees bent. So bend your knees as much as you want or need. We're gonna look to get the chest or the belly towards the thighs. So bend your knees as much as it takes to get there. Maybe you'll get there, maybe not. You just let the head relax. And from here, we're gonna walk the hands forward like you were coming into downward dog, but we're only gonna come about 3/4 of the distance. So it's like a short downward dog. And we're gonna step the right foot forward. like we were coming into pyramid pose. But we're gonna turn the toes in like 45 degrees, so it's a little awkward now. And we're just folding forward over that front leg. Good, and you can be up on the toes of your back foot if that makes this easier for you. You can also be up on blocks, or you can use your kids or whatever you need here. I'm just gonna have my hands on the ground so you guys can see better. And you're just folding over that front leg. See if you can press down into the ball of your big toe here in the front foot. Should feel a nice stretch here through the back of the leg. Keep breathing. All right, from here, we're gonna draw the hands towards the back leg, the left leg. Come into a side lunge. So sit back into that left hip. Chest is up as much as you can. Try to keep the heel on the ground if you can. I'm gonna take a breath here. You should feel a nice stretch through the inner thigh too. From here, we're gonna walk the hand all the way back over the left leg. Drop the back knee. Reach the arms up. A low lunge here. Right arm's gonna swim back behind you. Maybe get the hand, left arm behind you. Get the hand to the glute area and you're tucking your tailbone under, so feel that tuck. Inhale, reach the right arm up, maybe take a small back bend. And then the hands will come down. Draw the hands forward, back to the front of the mat, over the right leg. You're gonna step off the back foot. Find a standing L or standing split here. Hands can be on blocks here or just on the ground. If your balance is good or you want to challenge it, you can take your hands off the ground. You can take it to your leg or your ankle. Just breathe into the stretch here. And then we're going to step the left foot behind the right for a cross-legged forward fold. Just let your head relax. You can let your spine round here. Shake out the head. Let the shoulders relax. Unwind the feet. We're going to walk back to a downward dog. All right, we got to do that on the other side. So we're going to walk the hands towards the feet. Bent knees, find your bent knee forward fold, chest to thigh, let the head relax. And then we'll walk the feet forward, or walk the hands forward, 3/4 of the way. Left foot steps forward, turn the toes in 45 degrees. Good, maybe you're on the ball of the back foot. Press down through the ball of the big toe here, and just fold over that leg. Try to keep your back as straight as you can here. That might mean you need blocks. That might mean you can't reach all the way down to the ground. That's okay. Just breathe here. All right, we're gonna walk the hands over to the right. Find your side lunge on the right side. So sit back into your right hip. Chest is lifted. Feel the stretch through the inner left thigh. Good. Breathe. And then we'll walk the hands over the back foot. So now you're facing backwards on your mat. Drop the back knee. Inhale, the arms come up. Low lunge. This time, right arm is coming behind you. Take the hand to the glute area, squeeze the butt, tuck the butt under. Reach the left arm up, come into a back bend. And hands come down. Walk the hands back forward. Find your standing split or standing L. Breathing here. About 5 breaths in this position. And then we'll take the right ankle behind the left, cross-legged forward fold. And let the head and the neck relax. Let your upper back relax. And we'll walk the feet back, find a downward dog. We're gonna add on to that, and then that's it. That's all we'll do. All right, walk the hands back toward the feet. Good, bend the knees. This time you want the hands to come to the floor or to blocks. So find a position where you can get your hands to the blocks of the floor. Maybe use a pillow if you don't have a block. Find a way to get your hands to the floor. Right hand's gonna plant in the center of your mat. Left arm reaches up for a twist. And exhale, draw it down. Left hand replaces the right. Inhale, right arm comes up, twist. And hands coming back down, twist again to the other side. One more time to the right, twist. Hands come down. Walk the hands forward about 3/4 of the way. Right foot stepping forward, turn the toes in a little bit. You know what we're doing. This time, if you can, you're gonna reach your left heel towards the ground. Good, keep pressing down into the ball of the right foot. Maybe lift the toes up off the ground if you can. Spread them nice and wide. And then we're gonna take the hands, crawl them over the right leg and reach away from you. It's gonna intensify the stretch, just breathe there. If this is too much, go back to the other version right here. And then we're gonna take the hands toward the back of the mat, walk them to the left. Find your side lunge here. This time, right hand's gonna plant, left arm reaches up for a twist. Open up from the chest. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Hands gonna come down. We're gonna walk back forward. Find a standing split again. We'll take the left foot behind the right for your cross-legged twist. This time we'll just shimmy the ribs a little bit. So just shimmy them from side to side. Like that, those C-curve positions in the spine. And just let it go. Fold back over those legs. Hands to the mat, walk it back. Downward dog. You gotta do it on the other side. Walk the hands back. Bend the knees, hands to the ground. Left hand plants, right arm reaches up for a twist. Draw it back down, left arm comes up. Inhale. Exhale, back down, right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, down, left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, draw it down, walk the hands forward, 3/4 of the way. Step the left foot forward, turn the toes in 45 degrees. Draw the right heel towards the ground if you can. Press down into the ball of the front foot, lift the toes. Good, find that grounding without the toes. And then we're gonna walk the hands over to the left if possible, over that left leg. Reach as far away as you can. Keep breathing, keep your balance. Let your head relax. Two more breaths. And we're gonna side lunge over to the right. Chest is lifted, left hand presses down, right arm reaches up for a twist. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist a little bit more. Breathe into that. One more breath. Then hands will crawl forward. Find a standing split, right leg is lifted. Notice how this feels. And then the right leg's gonna cross behind the left. Find that forward fold with the crossed legs, and then shimmy out your spine again. Just moving from side to side, noticing how this all feels. Let your head relax, let everything relax. Good, uncross the legs, find a downward dog. One more time. Then draw the knees to the ground, child's pose. If your heart rate has increased, use your breath, see if you can slow it down. All right, from here, let's come onto our backs. We're gonna come into happy baby pose. So we'll lay on the back and we're gonna pull the knees out towards your armpits. Grab onto your shins if you can get there. Otherwise you can grab onto the inside of the feet, the outside of the feet, or you can grab onto like peace fingers to big toes. Just find a way to be in this position. It's not necessarily meant to be the most comfortable. But you're gonna think about spreading your low back out across the mat. So pressing your low back into the mat. And just sinking into this position. If it feels good, you can rock from side to side here. Massage your spine. You can play with bending and straightening one leg at a time. Do whatever feels really good for you. And we'll release the toes, take a full body stretch, reach up overhead. And then on the exhale, let's draw the knees back in. Pull the knees really close towards your chest, give yourself a big hug. And we're gonna twist the knees over to the left side, keeping them nice and close towards your chest. Your left arm can come to the top of your knees to hold them down if you want. Right arm's gonna reach out to the side. You can draw it back into that cactus arm or keep the arm straight. And if it feels comfortable, take the gaze over the right hand. Just breathe into this twist. And use your core muscles to pull the knees back up and then draw them over towards the right side, keeping them nice and close to your chest. Same thing, find a position that works for you. Maybe gaze goes over the hands. Maybe you just keep your gaze up at the ceiling. Let your eyes rest closed if it's comfortable for you. And from here, draw the knees back in. Give yourself one last big hug here. And then we're gonna take our final resting pose, so Shavasana, or corpse pose, rebound, whatever you wanna call it. We're gonna find a position where we can just relax. So in yoga, a lot of times people just straighten the legs. Maybe you have your knees propped up with pillows or bolster. I like to let my hands face up towards the ceiling. And just let your whole body relax here. Let gravity melt the body down into the floor or your mat. Relaxing through the back of the neck. Relaxing the shoulders, the hips, the legs. You don't need to work in this pose. Just letting go of all the thoughts, the planning, the things to do. Just let yourself rest.